Hello everyone. In this video we will learn about another property of probability trees and a rule that through which we can find probabilities of given event from the probability tree. Okay, so we have learned so far two rules or two properties. Now this is the rule or property that gives us probability of one event. So when you look at the event E, which is somewhere on the tree, so you find all the path which ends to that event. Okay, find all the paths with terminal point E. Then find probability of all such paths. And you know that to find probability of a path, you have to multiply the numbers along that path. Probability of paths with a terminal node E. Okay. Then add all those things. So this is the new part. That when you're looking for one event, there might be more than one path which ends to that event. So you have to find probability of each one of these paths, which is multiply all the way down to the root, all the numbers along that path, and then add these numbers. That will give you the probability of E, or that event. Let's see this in some examples. Okay, so this one is a tree given here. This is probability tree that I can simply complete these numbers here just by the fact that some of the numbers on outgoing branches on any node must add up to 1. So this is that. So for the first one, probability that will give us B. So I see that I have 1, 2 endpoints ending to B. Okay. Each one will give us one probability. So probability of these paths you find. Probability of the first path is 2 over 4 times 2 over 3. Probability of the second one is 2 over 5 times 1 over 3, and add them. Okay, so this way we have, what are the numbers here? I can simplify a little bit. This cancels with that. So the first one is 1 over 3. The second one is 2 over 15, which is 15. And then 5 plus 2, this is 7 over 15. For the second one, probability of C, well, you see that there are two, again, events here, two paths ending to C. So what we will do is find probability of each one of these paths, which is 1 over 4, the first one, times 2 over 3, and 1 over 5 times 1 over 3. Then add these guys. This will give me 1 over 6 plus 1 over 15. And, well, 30 is the common denominator, 5, 2. This is 7 over 30. And for D, you can do similar thing. Yes, so there are 3 paths ending to D, and probability of the first path is 1 over 4 times 2 over 3. The probability of the second one is 2 over 5 times 1 over 3. And then add up these ones. This will give us 1 over 6 plus 2 over 15. And that must be equal to 30 again here. 5 plus 4, that is 9 over 30. And yes, that makes sense. So this way you see that using this fact, you may notice that there are more than one path ending to that event. So you have to find probability of each path and then add them. Okay. Let's go back to one of these word problems that we had before. There was 3 boxes of containing some number of balls. So if you haven't seen these examples, please go back to the videos and you will see how we set up the tree. So I copied the tree here. Now the question is, what is the probability that a drum ball is black? So probability that we get black ball here comes either from this one or that one or that one. There are 3 paths here. The first path gives us 5/9 times 1/3. The second one gives us 2/5 times 1/3. And the third one gives us 5/6 times 1/3. Now I will just, leave it like it is. This is simplification. You just need some work to simplify this. But the key point is that, yes, I found all the paths here which end up to that event. Here there was 1, 2, and 3. And find probability of each path, which is product of the numbers along the way, and add them. And we added these numbers. Okay. So this rule, we will generalize a little bit this rule in another video.